All right, what's up, everybody? In today's video, we're doing a year check-in review of the Rush Athletics Legacy Weighted Rope. Please subscribe. Let's do this. On price to value, in my initial review, I rated the Rush Athletics Legacy Rope a 3 out of 5 jumps. I'm going to maintain the rating of 3 out of 5 jumps. The rope costs $40 US on Amazon, and it costs $36.22 on Rush Athletics website. I prefer to buy from Amazon because I save money as a Prime member on shipping. So that is where I bought this rope, and that is where I like to buy most ropes if I can. I think that you get decent value with this rope. I'd say it is slightly expensive for what you get, but as you can see, my rope is still intact. I know that a lot of people had talked about the rope breaking at the handles. That hasn't happened to me. I've been using this rope anywhere between 1 time to 3 times per week for the past year. So you can see it's still intact, but there are cheaper options on the market for the same type of rope. And this rope comes in at slightly less than 1 pound. I think that the biggest disadvantage from a cost perspective with this jump rope is that Rush Athletics does not sell replacement PVC cords. And one of the problems that I've seen people run into and encounter with this rope, and that I'll likely encounter as this rope gets older and I continue to use it, is that these handles are so heavy, and this is standard PVC material. So what will likely happen is the rope will snap at the handles because these handles are so heavy, and you will not be able to purchase a replacement cord, which would probably cost anywhere from $1 to $5 US. What you'll have to do is buy an entire set, the entire rope set, if you want to continue to use this rope once your PVC breaks, because PVC is not the most durable material out there, and it is going to break if you continue to use the rope over time. So from that perspective, it can be discouraging to have to continue to buy an entire set, to spend anywhere between $36 to $40 US every time. But it's also a waste because you only need 1 set of handles. You don't need multiple sets of these handles. These handles are, in my opinion, high quality and robust. These handles are going to last for a long time. But this PVC is not going to last for a long time, especially if you use the rope a lot. So that is my reason for maintaining the 3 out of 5. I think this rope gives a decent value from a cost perspective, but because of this disparity between the PVC, which is not long-lasting material, and handles, which is long-lasting material, having to continue to buy this set over and over again, if you like the set and you want to keep using it once the PVC breaks, is wasteful and it is cost prohibitive. On the quality portion of the review that I did about a year ago, I maintain that this rope is a 5 out of 5 for quality. The PVC is smooth and it rotates well, and these handles, I think these handles are the best feature of the rope. These handles are well made. They have the concave design that allows you to grip the handle in the power grip position quite easily, and the power grip position is how most people will likely want to use this rope because it is more difficult to use since it's weighted with the thumb extended conventional grip. I'm not going to deviate from a 5 out of 5 for quality. I think this rope is decent and does a good job from a quality perspective. I gave the Rush Athletics Legacy Rope a 4 out of 5 for versatility during my initial review. After using this rope and understanding what it's made for, I'm going to upgrade it from a 4 out of 5 to a 5 out of 5. When you examine the trade-offs, you know that you're not going to get as much maneuverability as you would with a lighter rope. So viewing it in that context, I upgraded it from a 4 out of 5 to a 5 out of 5 because this is one of the more maneuverable weighted ropes I have used. And that speaks to the versatility. You can do a lot more with this rope than you can with its weighted counterparts on the market. So I'm going to upgrade my versatility from a 4 out of 5 to a 5 out of 5 jumps. My initial ease of use rating was a 5 out of 5 jumps. I'm going to maintain that rating. I like this rope from an ease of use standpoint because it takes very little time to set this rope up. I had to size it to myself, but because the cord is PVC, it's easy to cut, and there's also this sizing mechanism here that works and holds up well. I have not experienced this sizing mechanism coming loose or malfunctioning at all as I've been using this rope. I'm going to maintain a 5 out of 5 for ease of use. I think ease of use is probably this rope's greatest strength because it is more on the simple side. So as soon as you get the rope out of the box, you'll be able to start jumping within 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how tall or short you are and how much sizing you need to do to fit this rope to your height. For performance, I gave the Legacy rope a 4 out of 5 jumps initially, and I'm going to upgrade that to a 5 out of 5 for performance. When I think about the performance of this rope, I think that it gives exceptional feedback. As a beginner, I wouldn't start with a rope that is this heavy. I would scale it down probably about 3 to 4 ounces or a 5mm PVC rope. But if you're a more experienced jumper and you're looking for a weighted rope, I think that this performs very well. This rope is light, but you get that good feedback at the same time, so it is able to fill the gap of being light enough to maneuver around, but heavy enough to give you an exceptional upper body workout, if that's what you're looking for. And most people who purchase weighted ropes are looking for an alternate form of building their upper body. Maybe they're sick of lifting weights, or they want to have a supplement to lifting weights, so they get a weighted rope also. I think that if you incorporate this rope into your routine and you use it faithfully, that you can build upper body muscle. Some helpful tips and comments about this rope that I have after using it for about a year. First thing you want to do with this rope is, I think you want to use a mat. You want to use a mat if you're worried about this rope lasting for a long time. If you're using this rope on concrete, it is likely that the rope will not last for too long and will snap, especially in the middle part of the rope, the part of the rope that strikes the ground. So use a mat if you're worried about longevity. If you don't care about longevity and you want to continue to purchase ropes, then don't use a mat. But if you want to preserve the longevity of this rope, I would use a mat. For this rope specifically, I would avoid tying knots. I would avoid tying knots because there is already quite a disparity in weight between the handles and the cord. And where they meet is where the rope will snap much of the time. A lot of the feedback that I've gotten from people about this rope who have messaged me on either Instagram or left YouTube comments said that the rope snaps at this point here. So if you tie a knot here, especially with a heavier PVC rope such as this, you're going to increase the pressure at the most vulnerable point of this rope. And the most vulnerable point of this rope is right here where the rope meets the handle. So I would avoid tying knots. I would use this easy to adjust sizing mechanism, and that is how I would size this rope. But there's enough weight on this rope to avoid tying knots. So I would use the sizing mechanism and avoid tying knots in this rope. If you want a more challenging upper body workout, I would use this rope for side swings and double unders. Side swings especially are going to work your upper body like no other jump rope exercise will. At least that's my experience. So if you want an even more intense upper body workout, use side swings. If you want an intense HIIT workout, use this rope for double unders. I think this rope performs exceptionally well for double unders because it gives you that weight to stress your upper body, but it also provides a good amount of feedback so that you know where the rope is at all times. I have 3 Rush Athletics products. The first one is the original money rope. I have Rush Athletics Freestyle rope. I haven't done a review on that yet, but I'll get a review on that in the next couple of months. I believe that overall, the Legacy rope is the best product out of the 3 Rush Athletics products that I have. I think that it provides a decent value for how much you pay. My biggest concern about this product is that there are no replacement cables. I made sure to check out Rush Athletics website before, just to ensure that he didn't start selling replacement cables so that I would present good information in this video. I know that he now sells replacement cables for the new Ignite rope that he has, which is similar to cross rope in the sense that you can attach and unattach ropes, but he doesn't sell replacement cables for any of his PVC ropes. I would say that that is probably my biggest hang up with this product, is that you have to buy the entire set instead of buying replacements and being able to keep the handles, because the handles last for a long time, but the PVC does not last for as long as it handles, simply because of the product. It's not made with the most durable material, and this is not just his PVC ropes, it's anybody's PVC ropes. PVC breaks, it breaks easily, and the more you use it, the quicker it's going to break.